Good afternoon, it's Chelsea Whittington, and it's time for another WHITT session. What's a WHITT session? I'm so glad you asked. A WHITT session is a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with a surprise guest. Surprise, I'm with Coats Inc. And I don't mean coats that are wrapping around my shoulders, but this is definitely in reference to services that are going to wrap around in our community. I am joined by fellow entrepreneur and CEO, Katisha Tony, who is the creator of this amazing endeavor titled Creating Opportunities for All to Excel Successfully. Coats, welcome to WHITT session.
Thank you for having me.
So we have been talking for a few months now.
Yes, we have.
It started at brunch. And you were telling me about this amazing idea that you'd come up with, the grant funding that had come in that you had successfully secured, and your lifelong, or at least your adulthood desire that has been to help young people get to and through college.
Absolutely.
And you came up with this concept. Tell everybody how and why we ended up standing in front of this mobile unit.
Sure. So for a really long time, I've been doing college and career. I was the director of college and career at multiple high schools. Also, I worked in higher education with the Commission for Higher Education. So my background has literally been all post-secondary planning, pretty much P16. And so I wanted to do more in the community. I didn't want to just stay within one school and make an impact at just one location. I wanted to make it broad. So I wanted to make sure it could be citywide, multiple cities, statewide, and eventually nationwide.
Yes.
But my passion has always been helping young people, just because as a young person myself, I didn't really have a lot of supports. So I wanted to make sure that I can help someone who was just like me. I can help someone who was like friends like me, who didn't have all of the supports that they needed to really go into college and career. And this idea actually came up from my husband. My husband gave me an idea and was like, you really want to have a college and career office? And I was like, I need to find a location. And he was like, well, why don't you just make it mobile?
And move around.
He gave me that one idea and I just ran with it. And
Don't
I was
we
like,
always, all you got to do is say less. Tell us the idea and we will roll with it. Coats, and you're probably wondering, where are we posted up today? I'm so glad you asked. We are at Westside Leadership Academy. Today is the enrollment and career fair. And I thought, what better place to have Katisha pull up as we have juniors and seniors here, and they need that information. And so I went inside to the surge, I got on the microphone, and I told everybody when they finish on the inside to come outside and, just like the movie, get on the bus. And so if people want to get in touch with you, they want you to come to their events and post up to get information, what do they need to do, Kat?
all they have to do is reach out to me. My website is www.coatsinc.org. You can go on that website and there are links where you can either volunteer on the bus, you can have us come and stop on the bus, and also you can receive services on the bus. So again, going to the website is the best way to get in hold of us, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so we're going to definitely go on the bus in a minute, and we're going to take pictures and post because we have so many cameras going, so many channels, so we're stationary out in front of the bus. But paint the picture for us. When we get on the bus, what are we going to see?
So when you get on the bus, it's going to be, one, very inviting. So I really wanted to be really innovative in thinking about what do you need to have on a mobile college and career office. For one, you want to feel like you're walking into a college and career office. You want to see college pennants. You want to see everything college and career related.
Do you have a Howard pennant in there? Okay,
I
if you
think I
don't,
do, actually.
Okay, because I was getting ready to say I will go buy one to hang on the bus. Yay!
I definitely have a mix, and the HBCUs are very present.
Okay.
I want to make sure, again, they're not just Indiana flags, they're HBCUs, they're HSIs, they are international organizations or colleges, just because I want people to come on the bus and dream about where they want to go.
Yes.
And hopefully help us make that dream a reality.
Yes.
But again, when they come on, you're going to feel like you just want to stay.
Now,
when you stay, you're going to get this college and career support.
yeah, you can't stay on the bus. Get the information, get off, and let the next student get on the bus. However, this whole endeavor, I'm sure it's going to ignite someone to want to help, right? Mm-hmm. Please tell me you're taking donations, and if so, how can people give to keep the bus rolling? No pun intended.
Oh, no. I'm glad you asked that question. We are always taking donations, in-kind donations, all types of support. Again, you can go to our website, and gather that information, come and see us on where we'll be next, because our website also houses all of our next stops. So we'll be stopping at about 8 different locations this August. The first one is going to be at the ribbon cutting that we're going to be having on August 5th at the Boys and Girls Club in Gary, Indiana. So that also will be a place that you can visit us, but mainly the website, and you can come on and let us know how you want to help and how you want to support.
Yes, so we're kind of getting a sneak peek, secret preview prior to the big launch on August 5th. So that's why I'm so excited to have you here today, because as you know, we both really love our community.
Absolutely.
We love the young people in our community, and we want to give them the opportunities that we had and more.
Absolutely.
And I feel like your rolling dream right here is going to do it. I have to keep looking up at it, you all, because it's so visually beautiful, creating opportunities for all to excel successfully. How did that come to you?
Well,
That name?
so Coates is actually my maiden name, and I wanted to really think about how do I continue on my family legacy while also supporting students. And so I started thinking about, what does this mean? Like, what do I want to do? And I also am really tied into equity for students in underserved communities. So that's where I kind of thought of creating opportunities for all to excel, because a lot of times everybody's not afforded the same opportunities. So I want to make sure that we push and pull and bring people in to make sure that we give everybody the same equitable access to college and career.
I am so proud of you, Kat.
Thank you.
Katisha, but you know, in our familiar circles, we say Kat, but it's almost got me teared up because I'm standing outside of Dear West Side. I know what it was like. Some of us, when we were, more academically able, or, the honor students, they catered to us, to be quite honest. They told us about the scholarships, but you don't have to be a straight A student to go to college. You don't have to, you have other abilities and other scholarships that are available, and that's what Coates is providing. So what are some of the resources that you pull from to get the information to share with students?
So I'll say this. I definitely agree that students didn't receive all of the college supports they need. Counselors are very overwhelmed. I was a counselor myself, so it's not that people don't want to reach out and get those services. It's just limited. And so some of the services they'll receive is we'll still have the partnerships with colleges, still have the partnerships with other universities, nonprofit organizations that are also in the city. So I want to incorporate ride-alongs.
Yes.
So I'm inviting anyone watching who is a community organization, if you want to ride along with me to any school.
I want to do it. I'm going to ride along.
And come on to our bus and share any resources, do presentations. Again, it's all about exposure. It's not just about what Coast Inc. does. It's about what the community can do for students. So anytime that anyone wants to come on and participate and support, we can do that as well. But again, we have trained professionals, trained counselors, trained teachers who are going to be providing college and career support, as well as support with academics as well. So we are giving everything that you get in a normal college and career in a normal school. You are going to receive all of that.
Now, why didn't we think to turn the bus off at the beginning? But I'm sure everybody heard with all these microphones. I am joined by Katisha Tony of Coates. She has pulled up at Westside Leadership Academy, and you have until 3 o'clock to meet her in the flesh, or you can meet us over at the Boys and Girls Club on August 5th. What time will you be at the club?
I will be there between the hours of 12 and 3.
12 and 3. Congratulations. Do you want to go to college? Do you need the resources, the information about financial aid, scholarships, or just how to get started in filling out these applications? Remember this space. Remember the name, Coates Inc. You're laughing at me, but I am so excited because now young people have another option, another resource, and another opportunity to be great. Because as we say in the Gary schools, greatness begins here, and you are part of that solution.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
I just want to invite anyone to come on and get supports. Again, it's not just college, it's also career. So if you have decided maybe, hey, I don't want to go to a 4-year or a 2-year college, you want to go straight into a trade or into another position, we are here to help with all of that. If you want to get into military. Also, it's not just high school students, middle schools who want to transition. We're going to help you with 21st Century Scholar sign up, and also young adults.
Awesome.
If you need that help, you can still come on this bus. I'm not going to turn anyone away.
Get on the bus. Get on the
Everybody get on the bus.
Get on the bus with Katisha Tony and her team at Coates Inc. This has been another WHITT session, a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with a surprise guest. It's no longer a surprise. Coates is out there. She's pulling up all over the community. So when you go and you see this bus, you stop and you wave and say, I know you, Katisha. You are making a difference in the lives of countless individuals in Northwest Indiana and beyond.
Thank you.
I'm Chelsea Whittington. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure you share it. Show your support. Jump on the website and donate. And again, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.